Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger, I might add. And y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we get down. Before we get started, I need y'all to do one thing for your boy. You know, just that one small, simple favor, and that's hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notifications bell on so you'll know when we go on live or dropping this heat. And y'all been pounding on me because y'all didn't get no Earl the Pearl video this week. I got you covered. I was a little bit busy. Long weekend for me. But I'm going to be able to get back to some of the videos that I wanted to do. And before we get into this, Cleveland fans, I told y'all about LeBron. I told y'all what you need to get LeBron into Cleveland. He gonna need a 2-year deal with a player option on the 3rd year. You gotta get Bronny and Bryce, depending on how he do this season in Arizona. Bryce is part of that deal. You are not getting LeBron without his sons. History will be made. LeBron will probably be the first and the last player to play on the team with both of his sons. But let's not get into that. I'm gonna let y'all worry about that. As we talked about this weekend, these crazy boys from 92.3 The Fan that don't know much about football talking about football. But we gonna hear from one of the people that we respect when it comes to talking this football, and that's Coach Riz. And Coach Riz breaks down what's next for Shedeur and Deshaun and moving forward, also for Coach Monkey. But we gonna get into that. But before we get into that, we gotta get into this. Y'all ready to go? I know I'm ready to go. Let's do the doggone thing.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is in the building. Hey, we got another banger. Turn me up. Woo, 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 woo. Cartier shades on, diamond dancing in the light. Cross on the chain, big Snacks looking right. Step in the room, whole screen start shaking, hit that intro. Now the whole chat waking, Colorado talk. Coach Prime with the motion. Shedeur in the mix, got the whole world posted. Cleveland Browns pressure, we gon' break it down. Big Snacks on the mic, hottest voice in town. Hey, another banger. So serious. Another banger. Big Snacks going live. Tap in right now for the energy ride. Like that video. Subscribe to the name. Hit that bell too, don't miss the flame. Another banger. We don't do no boring. Sports talk jumping, whole chat roaring. Cartier frames, diamonds on shine. Big Snacks in the building, it's showtime. Angel Reese cookie, Atlanta dream flying. Dallas Cowboys talk, you know we ain't lying. Browns nation loud, Buff nation stand tall. When Snacks push the button, he gon' talk about it all. Life, sports, culture, real talk in the booth. Funny with the jokes, but we standing on truth. If you came for the show, better stay locked in. Big Snacks got another one. Let the games begin. Big Snacks, Big Snacks. Another banger.
So serious.
Like the video, subscribe right now. Hit that bell. Tap in with the live. Your boy Snacks in the building. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
That's all we need is for y'all to understand about what we talking about right now. Because we talking about Coach Riz breaking down what is needed for the Cleveland Browns from shedeursanders and Deshaun Watson moving forward. Because we talked about these idiots on the radio over the weekend, talking about their quarterbacks working out. They had a problem with that. I don't see no problem with it. You got to get it. You got to catch up to the times. Everybody posted videos. If you go on YouTube, there's so many football and basketball players with videos and workout videos and crap. But you got to be part of the movement. And the Cleveland media is not a part of that. But Coach Riz is on 92.3 The Fan. And he told us exactly what needs to happen.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The ball is still jumping off his hand. I've seen no regression in that. His feet look really, really good. So I was very impressed with that fitness-wise. So he's got to make sure the off-the-field stuff. In terms of Shedeur, I think he's got to continue.
What is it that they have to get better at, and what they have to try to stress with their personal quarterback coaches and then eventually with the teams?
Well, if you start with Deshaun as the older guy, he's got to make sure that he is doing everything right off the field, because for him, it's been about health. So he's got to do everything right now in terms of his rehab, making sure that he's in great shape. A lot of injuries happen when you're struggling with your fitness. So making sure that his fitness level is at the highest, which I thought it was when, seeing him during the summer. So for him, it's a lot about just being able to be fit and being available. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The ball is still jumping off his hand. I've seen no regression in that. His feet look really, really good. So I was very impressed with that fitness-wise. So he's got to make sure the off-the-field stuff. In terms of Shedeur, I think he's got to continue to work on his footwork. And his footwork, people say, well, what do you have to do with footwork? You'll see all the drills. For me, footwork always ties into, do you understand what you're seeing? And the more that he understands what he sees from a defense, the feet match the eyes. And when the feet match the eyes, that tells you that a quarterback knows where his progressions are based on the coverage and can he get to his check down. But if you don't know that, your feet are late. When you know those things, your feet become, again, they match and they look like your footwork's improved. So a lot of footwork, people always talk about, you got to drill the footwork. That just comes down with understanding what he's seeing. And that I thought he's made pretty good progression with that going into his second year. That'll be his next step. Is he's got to make sure that the footwork, the retreating, all that comes from just making sure you understand the offense. And it's brand new with him, this offense. And I saw great progress out of that. I think it's a true quarterback competition going into camp.
Now, Coach Riz thinks it's a true quarterback competition going into camp. And he laid out what's next for Deshaun and Shedeur. Not just one person. But see, you have to go outside of 92.3 The Fan to get actual information, positive information, what you can look for in your quarterbacks. Not people just hating to be hating. Not people just talking crap about your perceived quarterbacks in the next season just to be talking crap. But that's Darryl Ryder. That's Anthony Lima. That's Baskin and Phelps. That's most of this radio station in general. That's what they do. But you got to understand, you got two quarterbacks out there, one that's trying to revitalize his career and another one who's just getting his career started. Deshaun had a lot of stuff going on. Shedeur just came into a bad situation. So both of them are fighting the odds. Shedeur more than Deshaun. Deshaun's fighting his body because he wants to remain healthy, something he hasn't been able to do in a few years. You're never going to get Deshaun 2020 back. That's not coming back. But you can get a better version of the Deshaun that you last seen on tape. And with Shedeur, there's nothing but upside. There's nothing but improvement. And if you don't want to look at that, if you don't want that on your team, then what you talking about? But Coach, break some more stuff down and let us know what's in store for Shedeur and Deshaun next.
You know, 10 interceptions, last year in Shedeur starts, that's too much, even though I thought he made great progress. And Watson obviously comes down to health. But I think the key for me is going in with not bias. When you go in with bias, a quarterback over an entire practice or a quarterback over an entire game, they're going to have ups and downs. And if you have a bias, when they make those plays, good plays or bad plays or interceptions, if you have a bias, those fit your narrative and those kind of lead you astray. So for me, it's always about building towards the ultimate goal, which is for me, Jacksonville. So are they doing things that we don't even know? Are they getting into the right run play? How's their footwork? Do they understand where their checkdowns are? How are they in meetings, films? There's a lot that goes into it that we won't even see. But it's that unbiased, going in with taking the whole picture. Don't look at a play that fits your narrative, and look at everything involved, because again, if you over a course of 2 hours, you're going to have those highs and lows, and you're looking for something to fit what you want. And that's a hard thing to do as a coach. Just look at it through a perspective of, I got to find the guy that helps me win the most week one.
Right. And that's what you want. The guy who's going to help you win week one moving forward. The guy that you feel and your team feels confident with every freaking week. The guy who your players believe in, trust, and want to play behind. That's who you want as your quarterback. But like I said, this is a very, very strange situation that Shedeur was brought into. Deshaun is trying to fight his way back to prove that his body can hold up, and Shedeur is just getting started. He's just coming into the NFL, sophomore season. And as we've seen in year 2 of everywhere else Shedeur has been, it's been, oh my. Shedeur has put the team on his back and played absolutely outstanding. But we're going to see what's going to take place this week, because practice is almost upon us. We got about another 2 weeks, probably about another week before the rookies report to camp. And if I know Shedeur, when the rookies report, he going to everybody in the building, I'm in here too. So you never know. But y'all let me know what y'all think. See, this is why we got to get people that participate in this activity of talking about the football team, not just bashing the football team. Do me a solid. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Hit that little star down there. Hype your boy up. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I appreciate everything. Y'all know what time it is. Definitely know what time it is. Big snacks time. Peace out.
Big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks. Let's go. Big snacks, big snacks, yeah. Big snacks, big snacks. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate the love. Big snacks in the building, man, it's all aboard. G. Bush, K-Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix, Mag Dog TV, Money Man, that's the click. Hey, hit that bell, ding, don't miss a thing. Hey, leave a comment, talk to me, let your voice ring. Let's go. Share with your people, share with your crew. If you're rocking with big snacks, rocking with you. Big snacks, sport, culture, life. Big snacks, we getting it tonight. Big snacks, the movement too strong. Big snacks, we'll catch y'all in the next one. Hey! It gets dangerous. See you aunties, Browns Nation, Buff Nation, your boys.